Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sonnet, the owner and creator behind Sonnet's Garden Blooms, and in today's video, we are going shopping. So if you've been following along for a bit, on one of my past videos, I did find this amazing Longenberger basket. Unfortunately, when I took the red tape off the rim, there was one little chunk that was broken. So one of the items I'm looking for today is like a wooden rim to kind of like fit in with that. So there's like a specific look that I'm going for. Plus I started a thrift to treasure video for you, and you guys, I don't know if you feel like I do, but daylight savings has been kicking my butt. So I did a portion of the video, so that will be definitely Monday's video, but let's go inside and see what we can find. For the first location, we are hitting up the bins, and the parking lot looks pretty darn full. I'm a little worried. So as I'm entering, I glance over and there's carts. So this is a good sign. And when I first walked in, I didn't think it was as busy as the parking lot looked, but things definitely started picking up. I love looking at these racks right away when I get in the door, see if there's anything that really pops out. I didn't really find anything today, but as I'm going through, I'm like, oh my gosh, it doesn't even look that bad, but it got crazy. Everybody was over towards the back of the store. So I started picking, and I wanted to pick these, but these carts were still from Wednesday. So I headed on over to the back side of the store where everyone else was, and lo and behold, they're bringing out new carts. I was so excited. I'm like, okay, I'm getting in line. I started picking, and there was nothing good. So then I just started hitting up the rest of the different bins. I found a few items, but nothing really to write home to mom about. So I found this little watering can. I thought it was cute, so I did grab that. I also found this little God Bless America star. Grab that too. All right, I just got done at the bins, and it was complete chaos, guys. I did get a couple things, was looking for that basket. I found one. But I'm going to now head on in to the regular Goodwill, see if I can find anything else. It was just really hard to tape in there because there were so many people and everybody was kind of like bumping into each other, and it was insane. So let's head in here. The parking lot here is as well very full, just like the bins. So we'll see if I can find anything here. So I was very hopeful as I started walking up that I would find something great. I did walk in and I found these two little cute rabbits. I actually like them as is. I think they're adorable, and they'll be heading into my booth. Next, I found this pair of little boots, and my daughter does collect shoes, boots, and typically they're all vintage related, but these are super cute, so I grabbed them. I just want to give you a glance of the shelves. There's stuff on here, so it's not that it's not fully stocked. Typically, the shelves are kind of heaping over. So right away, though, I saw this and I really liked the side already. I'm debating on the top. It was $5.99, and it's super cute how they have it all painted. Even the top is kind of cute. I think, though, the top might get redone. Now, I was looking for that little bit of edging off of a basket. I didn't want to spend a lot, and I only need a little piece. I'm like, how much do I need? I'm thinking, gosh, if I pull this off, there's a bend right there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bend it back. It's half price, so it's $1.50. I'm grabbing it. So this ended up in my cart. I feel terrible about taking apart a good basket, but really to fix a Longenberger, I guess it's gonna have to take one for the team. Next, I spotted a rolling pin, and you know how I am. I can't pass up a good rolling pin at a good price. It ended up in my cart with all these other goodies. Then I continued to look on, and what caught my eye next was this. And I don't really know what it is. It's a piece of wood. It has this really cool, like vintage metal on the top and bottom. I think that they were trying to create like something to put notes on, but you guys, I'm a sucker for turquoise. I'm a sucker for old metal. So for $2.99, I grabbed it. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with it, but I know I will figure something out. This next piece that I thrifted was inspired by Liz Marie Galvin. I follow her over on Instagram, and she inspired me from a recent blog post that she wrote about using this peg railing in your home. And I saw it and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not painted white and it's not, it's not really my style the way it is, but for only a couple bucks, I'm grabbing it. And it's perfect for a project that I will be tackling this summer. I plan on working on the hallway upstairs and then going down my stairway. So that's my vision for this piece. So it's getting tucked away for that little remodel. For this next piece, I grabbed it because my friend Rachel over at the Eclectic Cottage did a video recently on this. Now, if you haven't started following her yet, I would head on over. She has some great ideas, and this was one of them. Unfortunately, at the end, it actually broke, and so I had to put it back. All right, at the last Goodwill, I did get a few good items. I am hitting up one more, so I guess third time's a charm. I hope so. So let's go ahead and head into this location. So I'm at the point where I'm like, please let me find the mother load. And I walked in and I'm like, oh, this is looking good. And right away, what caught my eye were these bags of faux pears and faux apples. And if you've watched my recent video, I took lemons and I did the cement technique on the lemons. Well, looking these over, you only got 3 apples for $3. And I only put a couple bucks on these after I flip them, so I decided against them. Next, I saw these like little wood pieces, and this was really cool. I'm like, I wonder what I could do with them. Could I get my monies back? I sat there and contemplated and looked, and they were brand new. It was manufactured from a company, so it wasn't like somebody went out and got this wood. In the end, that whole stack was like $6, and there were 2 here, 1 over on the other side, but I decided against them. Then next, I found this mirror, and I have been collecting these little vintage mirrors. I want to do something in my bathroom with the decor in there, and I have 2 already, and I wanted to get several more, but the price on these were a little bit high. Even though I'm keeping it for myself, I didn't get it. Now I'm kind of kicking myself, but I could always go back. So I rounded the corner and I saw all the gray carts. I love it, guys, because when they put carts out, it's new merch. So I looked at this. I was trying to see if it was anything. I was like, oh, I don't know. It's kind of neat. I like the colors, but I passed on that. So I did end up getting these 2 pieces. I love collecting vintage pieces of pottery. There's really no markings on here, but I liked the shape of that vase, so I grabbed that. And hello, carrots. I saw that and I thought, for a couple bucks, I'm going to throw it in my booth. Then I got really excited because I saw chicken wire and I'm like, oh, this would be cool, a chicken wire basket. And then it had this horrible printed thing on the bottom. And I thought, well, maybe if it peels off easy, I can do something fun with it. And it kind of on the corner, but I thought it would be a lot of work, so I left it. Next, I saw this metal like crate, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. It's like a metal basket, and it wasn't that expensive. I'm like, okay, I am loving galvanized, so I grabbed that too. Next, I started hitting up the aisles, and I like to start on one end and work my way down. Right away, this little basket caught my eye, and it was cute. It was half price. I contemplated, but I put it back. Then I found this, and oh my gosh, you guys, you know how I love gardening. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this for myself or not, but it was half price as well, and it ended up in the cart. Next, I went down the metal aisle, and normally I find such good stuff down here, but nothing good. Next, I found this, and then I'm like, well, maybe this color matches better. So I grabbed this basket as well. I figure for $2.99, even for $3 to fix that Longaberger basket, and I have a couple options. I decided definitely worth it. So I saw this plate, and I'm thinking it's pewter. It was half price. I flipped it over. I was trying to look at the markings. It did say USA. It was hard to see with the lighting, but I definitely think I can sell as is or possibly even flip it. Look at this basket, guys. Oh my gosh, the handle. Is that not the coolest? I looked at it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going in my cart. I think the handle is absolutely amazing. I saw these little salt and pepper shakers. I just thought they were the cutest. They remind me of something really vintage. I thought at Antique Acres, these would go over really well. Then I found these two pieces, and they do say Germany on the bottom. I was trying to videotape and get that Germany so you could see it, but I ended up just showing you the side. I think they're beautiful. I grabbed this because I also grabbed another juicer recently, and I thought at Wendy's Antique Acres, I can put them in like a set of 3. Then you guys know I'm a sucker for white. I love all this white. This is going to maybe stay in my collection or maybe at Antique Acres. You'll have to see. Now I'm in the glass aisle, and this is an aisle that I find I have to look really careful at. The reason being is that everything is crystal clear, and sometimes you miss items. Now check this out. I absolutely loved this cake stand and cover. The cover is super tall, and I had to have it. Last year, I had a bunch of those displayed, and they went over really well. So I have a few in my collection, so those will be going to Antique Acres as well. Do you remember when I did a refab on some containers that look like this? They sold immediately. I'm planning on doing something really fun with this one, and it's super tall and has this amazing handle. Next, you guys, look at this little pig. Since I had a conversation with my friend Sylvia about her pig, I have been seeing little piggies everywhere. He is so stinking cute. I did not buy him though, but I contemplated it. When you're picking, you also have to lift up items, look under things. And I saw this platter, and it is Nautica. I loved the pattern on it. It did remind me of a basket, like a basket pattern. I thought this would be perfect to either sell or even stamp something on here, or possibly even decoupage something. So it ended up in my cart. This huge, gigantic white platter caught my eye, and it was from the World Market, so it wasn't anything like super special, but I had a vision for this, folks, and I grabbed it right away. I just like the substantial size of it, and I think it's going to look awesome with my idea that I have come up with. Then I went over by the furniture and this caught my eye, and I really wish the caning had not been wrecked. I have been slightly obsessed with all the videos that Debbie Beard has been making on painting fabric. I know I did it on a live like early on last summer, but I would love to do a video on it as well. And I thought this would be a perfect piece, but the caning was slightly broke. I headed on over to the clearance section, and this was regularly $6, marked down to 99 cents. And I loved the pattern and the color, and I thought it would be perfect for antique acres. Now, you may think that I showed you a lot of items that I picked. Well, there's a lot more because honestly, guys, I could not get every piece on video. So definitely watch me this evening at 6 o'clock over on Facebook. I am going to do a live and I will do a complete reveal of everything that I thrifted today. So that's a wrap, folks. I hit up 3 Goodwills. So I went to the bins and then I hit up 2 other just regular Goodwills. And really, third time's a charm. Like I said, I hit up that third location and I got some really good stuff. So I'm super excited to show you tonight. Over on Facebook, I am going live at 6 o'clock and I am going to show you my thrift haul from the weekend for today. So today I took you shopping, and tonight, if you guys want to join me, I will be live over on Facebook. I can tell you that at the third location, I did find one thing for myself. It is from Anthropology. It is a pair of jeans, and I ended up paying $4. They were 50% off. I do not know how no one else scored these jeans. I thought, is the zipper broken? Is there a hole? They were like brand new, guys. And I looked them up and they're like $268 brand new, and they actually look new. So I'm super excited about that. So I'll show you those again tonight as well. You guys have a great weekend, and we will see you Monday for a Thrift to Treasure. Bye.